If proof is hated.
Nice lockjaw, nice little doggy.
Am I not like
Oh, you sound crunchy.
Yeah.
crunchy?
Yeah.
What does
Yeah,
that mean?
that would be the best word to describe.
Like you're
it,
like
crunchy.
like I don't know. Like yeah, like
Slightly deep fried.
like you're on the
Sound like
bottom of some
something-
yeah, like you're on the bottom of some cornflakes trying to swim your way out.
All right, go for it. I'll start. Ready? I'll start.
No, you're gonna start the countdown. Okay.
60.
Jeez.
Oh, I'm going by tens.
You're going like
Oh.
that, it's like-
40.
it's super big.
30.
No, you're just throwing up gang signs, dude. Yeah. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Saturday Morning Nerds, where we get together and we talk comic books, whether it be movies, shows, comic books. We're just a bunch of nerds doing nerd stuff. With me today is Eric, Baron Von Comics. How you doing, buddy?
Heartbeat free since '93.
Hey! And all the way from the Netherlands, 9 hours into the future, he is our comic book cable. What's going on, Nick V?
Yeah, good morning.
And it really is morning for him. He got up super early to be on the show. And all the way from Texas, the cowboy, el vaquero, mero mero, perspective. What's up, man?
What up? What up? You can tell it's
Viva la
I'm coming
raza.
from the past. So you can see how dark it is out there.
Oh, yeah. And I am your, I guess I'm the host for the show today. I'm Jake Lionheart, and we're happy to have you guys with us. So, we start things off with Nick V likes to call trailer talk. Is that what we're calling it, trailer talk? I already forgot.
Well, yeah, normally we do a bit of news, but I figured there's not much news, and might as well just talk about the latest two trailers that came out. There is one bit of news that just popped up, and I saw it, and I was like, might be interesting to say at least.
Mhm.
Disney officially removed the release date for the Inhumans movie,
Ah.
which means that, you know, it's not been in production yet, so they're not really doing anything with it. But,
Yeah.
like, the possibility that it's going to be cancelled is now actually here.
Well, no, they just moved it because they want to make another Spider-Man movie or a sequel to one of the other movies.
Yeah,
It-
and just,
it- it's-
make sure we forget about it.
Yeah. It's
Do you guys
just-
think that it might lead to an Inhumans show?
Isn't there one already?
Kind of. That's I don't know why it's called Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Or or expanding it, I guess.
It should just be called We've Been Leading Up to the Inhumans for 3 seasons.
Inhumans
gonna
and
keep-
Wilson.
Yeah.
And we're gonna keep doing it to 2022.
Pretty much.
It's not gonna. I don't. I mean, if it makes it, it would be awesome. But that's a lot of seasons for any
Inhumans.
TV show.
Yeah.
For Inhumans.
Unless it's The Simpsons, but
Yeah.
that's
Simpsons did it
Simpsons.
first.
And then you have to, like, introduce way more important Inhumans into the show.
Yeah.
You know, Medusa, Crystal, and Black Bolt, or Blackagar Boltagon,
Yeah.
which is the coolest name in all of Marvel.
I was saying
Beta Ray Bill. Beta Ray Bill is the coolest name in all of them.
That is pretty cool, yeah.
That's close.
I guess Black Dagon, or whatever his name is.
Well, since we're talking
He sounds like a
about,
bad guy in like an old kung fu movie, doesn't he? Like, we have to go defeat Black Dagon in order to.
He sounds like this really bad '80s metal singer.
He does.
My name is Blackagar Boltagon.
And we're here to rock you.
Yeah.
It sounds like a bad black stereotype from the 1970s.
Yeah, like a blaxploitation movie or whatever.
Yep.
It's Black
Black
Dynamite
Dagon.
and Black Dagon.
Call it dynamite for sure.
Yeah.
Since we're talking kind of now, we're kind of lit away from Inhumans. Did you guys see Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. this week?
Oh, man, dude, I'm like 4 or 5. I'm at the Watch Dogs episode.
Oh man.
But yeah, I heard like they blew up Twitter. I think that on Tuesday night, right? Is that when it happened? Tuesday night. Dude, I couldn't even be on there. Like the first thing was like spoilers for all kinds of stuff, and then the Marvel Twitter was like, "Who do you think is gonna be a turncoat?" and has all the names, and you're supposed to do a poll and vote who you think is gonna, I guess, betray everybody. And I'm like,
at the end of the episode.
oh, they shell you at the end of the episode?
Yeah.
It's Sky, right?
Boo! Spoilers.
Her
There
name
is no Sky.
Stacy.
There is no Sky. The actual Sky is what he's talking about. Is going to betray him. It's like Chicken Little. It's just going to start raining on everybody.
It gonna rain.
Oh, it's going to purple rain. What's up with this week? Yo, China, Prince, and did you guys hear about Patton Oswalt's wife today?
Yeah.
No,
What?
what happened?
Yeah, Patton Oswalt's wife passed away last night, apparently.
Wow.
Yeah, dude, and I was just like, whoa. And, like, what made it worse was, like, we were in the middle of watching, like, Ratatouille when I saw it on my Twitter, so it made it even, like, worse that I'm watching this funny movie with him in it, and I'm like, oh, no, like...
So did Doris Roberts.
Yeah, dude, I'm like...
Everybody Loves Raymond.
Yeah, the mom, right?
The mom, yeah.
Sheesh. It's been a crazy week.
Why couldn't they just take Bieber and Vin Diesel too? It just makes it make us all have Kanye.
Take Kanye. I think there was somebody posted that as a meme. They're like, the bad news, Kanye's still alive, or something like that. I'm like,
No, there's
oh,
one.
oh, he froze on
Hello?
us.
Okay, there we go.
I was waiting for his punchline too.
Yeah.
I was like,
It was. Can someone go check up on Ozzy Osbourne? I don't trust 2016 anymore.
pretty much, man.
I'm actually kind of glad you got frozen then. That was the joke.
I think you just shouldn't mention any old people and their ages, just to be sure. You know, if you mention them, something will happen. Like, don't mention that golden girl that's still around.
You mean Betty White?
What?
What is fucking white?
We just killed her.
National treasure.
We killed her
yeah,
with
yeah.
our minds.
She should be protected from Nicolas Cage.
Oh, Nicolas Cage, age 50. Please take also.
It's the bees, not the bees. That's how he's gonna die. What if he died by like bees, like in real life? That would be
That at
awesome.
his funeral.
Then they would have to play "Ironic" by Alanis Morissette at his funeral.
Oh man.
And
So
change the lyrics. This is actually ironic.
This is actually ironic.
so let's talk some trailers because we had some pretty decent trailers come out, right?
Yeah. The first up, the reshoot for the Suicide Squad. Did you guys see it? The one, the Blitz trailer they're calling it, the Ballroom Blitz.
Ballroom Blitz.
Did I?
We saw Joker in his many costumes.
Yeah, with his burnt up face.
The thing I'm wondering is, like,
That's bird poop.
well, that as well. But no, how many screen time does the Joker actually have? Because he has like 5 different scenes in the trailer alone with 5 different suits.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
funny thing would be if those were only the 5 scenes he was in, and we saw it all in the trailer.
And they were all flashbacks. Yeah.
Yeah, but like, he's not supposed to be the main villain, right?
No.
I don't know, man. It really feels like they're taking from that Assault on Arkham animated movie, which he kind of turned into kind of like the main baddie in it.
I think the main baddie has to be what's her name, Enchantress.
Enchantress? It makes
Yeah.
sense, yeah.
She's not in like the photos behind Amanda Waller of the Suicide Squad. So the assumption is I think she's the bad guy, and I think him and the Tattooed Man, or whoever Common's, I think the Tattooed Man he's playing, the Joker and Tattooed Man are just taking advantage of a broken down city.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of, and they kind of just run into each other by circumstance.
So
Joker's doing all this from a clothing store.
Pretty much.
So is the Joker only going to come out at the beginning supposedly, or?
Well,
No,
he,
he's in the city stealing clothes at a random shop.
yeah, man, he's got to dress as henchman.
Because I thought what we were told was that Batman was gonna go in and take him into prison before, like towards the beginning of the movie or something.
I'm pretty sure that's.
I think.
Oh, I was gonna say I think that's a flashback scene, like showing. They're probably gonna have a flashback for everybody. Like they obviously have the one for Enchantress where she's like in the cave, so it'll probably be like the Harley Quinn one, and then And then
That's how
from
she gets
there,
caught.
yeah, exactly. Because I mean, I think there's that one scene where Batman's diving after her,
Yeah.
right? And she, I think somebody in some other analysis, but people that have time to like break down trailers and stuff, says that when Batman is holding her, she has her like pink and blue pigtails.
Yeah.
Did you see the part where I don't know if it was this trailer or the one previous where they're all the Suicide Squad are just standing around, all of a sudden they hear the Joker's laugh and they're like, "Oh crap!"
Yeah, it was
I
this
think that's-
one.
Yeah.
That might have been
Yeah.
fancy editing though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like,
Well,
ah,
you
ah.
see what's in Har-
Always leaving us hanging. Oh, there he is.
I'm sorry.
No, it's
Ozzy
cool.
Osbourne. He was gonna make another Ozzy Osbourne reference.
I went to go check on them.
Don't take Ozzy.
No, what were you saying, bro?
But Harley kind of freaks out. She's like, "Oh, that's not good news. That's not good," or something.
Yeah, then she go like, "Uh-oh," or something like that.
Yeah, something.
But-
I don't
Something
think-
adorable.
I don't think
Something
it's related.
adorable.
I think it's something adorable.
Yeah,
I don't think it's related.
it could be. Yeah, just fancy editing, like just the way they make it look like Batman's like diving after her. I mean, maybe he is, maybe he isn't. You know what I mean? Because in one scene, it looks like she's falling off a building, and then when you look at the still of Batman, he's got like his like respirator thing to go underwater. So it's
Yeah,
like
so they don't have to pay Affleck.
exactly right. We don't want to see his cleft chin, so just put the respirator on him.
Well, the chin is almost as big as that mask. So.
Yeah. So.
How many people do you think Batman's gonna murder in this film? I think a lot.
Well, you know what? That's what I.
Probably not.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not, Michael Bay directing it.
It's not.
Oh,
Zack Snyder.
It's
just
not Zack
calling it
Snyder
Zack
who,
Snyder, he's
yeah.
the double of Michael Bay.
Who apparently Zack Snyder has everybody who doesn't kill people, right? Because didn't Superman kill in the first movie? Now Batman's killing everybody. I heard
Did you
supposedly
hear-
that they like CG'd the like guns off the Batmobile for Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming now he's good old Boy Scout Batman again. No more murders.
Did you hear Zack Snyder had said something about that his Batman's not the most murdery of all the Batmans, and he was using Mr. Sunday Movie's video
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
as the reasoning or something.
Wait,
But like, so
In the podcast, Mr. Sanders like, okay, guys, I know it came out in one of the videos I did, but don't blame me for this.
but they were both kind of blaming him. Like it's kind of my fault.
Yeah.
nice.
But overall, I thought this trailer was a lot more fun than the last one, at least.
Yeah.
A lot more jokes, a lot more, emphasis on fun, good times.
On the
and
team.
just-
Yeah.
And honestly, Will Smith being the most Will Smith he's been in years.
right.
That's
I was just waiting for it to be
psyching
like-
up- what's his name? The flame guy.
Oh, Diablo.
El Diablo.
El Diablo.
Yeah.
I was just trying to get you there, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That line is just so good.
I was just
Everyone's
waiting for
ordering,
him to be
tequila or
like,
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Water.
I'll have a water.
yeah. I was just waiting for him to be like, "Hey, man, if we got to go to court, my Uncle Phil got us covered." But I don't know
Phil's
if
dead.
Yeah,
yeah.
Uncle Phil's dead.
Well, I mean, for just Uncle Phil, R.I.P. You know what I
All
mean?
in the shredder.
He's not dead.
Shredder.
Aw.
It's like that's why there's not a good Shredder yet.
Oh man, that's another trailer to talk about, right? So, what do you guys think?
Or not.
Yeah, or not, yeah, or not. So, what do you guys think? Did it like get you more hype about Suicide Squad? or-
I've been more hyped about Suicide Squad than I was for BVS.
Yeah. Actually, I was more hyped for Suicide Squad even before I saw BVS.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've been more hyped.
And that's just on the director's name alone. I mean, End of Watch is almost the perfect movie, if you ask me. And yeah,
Oh no, is Batman gonna die in this one?
takes place before.
He's gonna be in the car with
no, Batman. is
No, he's got
Michael
his solo movie, man. So he's good. What do y'all think about that? The green light on the solo Batman movie.
Yeah.
well, it was
Awful
pretty
choice.
much confirmed before, but it's officially confirmed, right? It's like
Yeah.
they put it on Facebook.
Pretty much, yeah.
He has to murder like 30 people in the film now.
Yeah, maybe there's like a contractual agreement, like at least this many people killed or dismembered, you know?
Yeah. People at least have to get really hurt in the movies.
He has to blow up at least one building with people in it.
Yeah. There's a guy standing on set at all times just holding a decapitation count.
The clip, yeah. We're gonna have to redo that.
Even in
scene.
BVS, I think Batman killed so many people. Even if he didn't mean to kill them, he was just like being so reckless that he was just killing people, innocent people, bystanders.
He just put them to sleep.
Yeah. He's sleeping in blood.
He's sleeping.
Well, now everybody.
Again with the cliffhangers, Soul.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there.
No, that's cool,
just
dude.
randomly, he's beating someone up, and they already know that his Martha. They're just like Martha.
Martha.
why are you saying that?" Just like every single bad guy now is just start saying that now.
Martha.
My mom's Martha.
Yeah.
Okay, we're cool.
Martha.
I didn't know that, Riddler. Okay, we're cool.
I love the meme that came out, like, did we just become best friends, you know, from Step Brothers?
The best meme of that is when it's the Civil War meme, and it's Robert Downey Jr. that goes Martha, and then Chris Evans goes Martha, and then it goes Civil War canceled.
But speaking of
By the
Marvel,
way,
yeah.
Civil War. We're doing normal Civil War after, but I read a review from Empire magazine for the new Civil War movie, and Empire said it's the best Marvel movie to date.
Wow.
And that's like it. Just from Empire, that means a lot, really, because that's pretty much the only reviews I really trust.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, when they say that, when their previous best one was the Winter Soldier.
I only trust the reviews of Marvel Fan 15. He gives the best objective views.
Marvel Fan 15. A review you can trust.
Not a fanboy of Marvel.
Yeah. He's just a 15th fanboy.
I only trust reviews when they're wrapped and they're done by Jake.
Okay. I'm going to wrap the Civil War one. I think, what's his name? So, John Campia, and I think he said it was like in his top 3.
Well, he said B vs. S was the best movie he's ever seen.
Did he really? I thought he gave it like a 7
was very
or something.
contradictory.
Did he go up?
Yeah.
Yeah, then I don't trust him.
He went down to
was-
7. No, he went down on.
Well, he
went
watched it
up
like
8,
7 times. Like, his, like, on my iTunes, it's like, John Campia podcast, and it's like, today I watched BVS for the 7th time, and I'm like, what are you doing with your life that you're watching it 7 times in a row in the movie theater?
What are you doing with your life, and what can I do to get there?
Exactly. Hire me, Mr. Campia, please. I don't live that far away from
Just lives
Burbank.
in a movie theater.
He's wasted a full day watching Man of B vs. S.
Yeah.
That's torture in some countries.
Yeah. I'm going to make this quote. I'd rather be waterboarded than see Batman vs. Superman
Oh,
again.
man.
I mean, it wasn't. I wasn't here for your guys' BVS. It wasn't. It wasn't as bad as I was hearing it was going to be, but it was not a great film at all.
But if you go into it this way, if you've never seen, never read Death of Superman, never read The Dark Knight, you'd be like, what the fuck's going on? None of this makes sense.
And if you have read them, you're like, oh my god, this is horrible.
Yeah, exactly.
But
actually,
let's not spend too much time on that horrible movie.
Yeah.
When
And
they-
let's
that
turn
was
this
in
into
the theater,
BVS
there was a guy-
3.0.
There was a guy that was getting just pissed. He was pissed when he was leaving the theater.
Oh, when you're at the
I
movies?
spent $30 on seeing Superman die.
Did you hear they're releasing a 4-hour version of the movie?
I think I said it last time. I go, you know, this film is in trouble when they're already trying to tell us, hey, don't worry, guys, we're gonna have a extended release.
Yeah, to
later
fix
on.
everything you didn't like.
Don't worry, there's going to be 4 hours of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No thanks.
All right. So
He's like,
sorry,
remember
sorry.
when I did The Watchmen? We're going to do that again, except for, Watchmen was okay.
I like
Watchmen was watchable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I got the extended
Sorry,
cut of that one.
I hijacked Nick there.
No, that's cool.
Yeah, perfectly hijackable. The other trailer we saw somewhere last week was the Doctor Strange trailer, and to me that just looked like one big pile of awesomeness. Um, every single bit that I saw, every little, switch between like him as like the decrepit doctor and Doctor Strange in training was just awesome.
The one thing I love the trailer, but the one thing I noticed and stood out to me most is when the Marvel logo came out and it went completely black after. It usually goes completely red.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
I think it's gonna be a really darker, like weirder, darker tone movie, and I'm totally down for that.
Yeah, because like we talked about it before, every Marvel movie has a different tone to it.
Yep.
And not to bash what the other company's doing, but I feel like every single movie being that dark, gritty style, people are gonna get tired of it. Why have we seen 12 movies now from Marvel? Because everyone is all the different series is a little bit different.
Yeah.
They haven't really done a dark one. Like if you think Ant-Man is pretty much a comedy and like a Ocean's 11 with superpowers. And
like Winter Soldier is dark.
Yeah.
Well,
that's
dark,
more
it's
intrigue and spies.
It's dark for that universe. It's dark for that.
Yeah.
Well, Winter Soldier's well, you can't really call it dark. It's just a really solid action sort of spy-ish movie.
Yeah, it's a spy intrigue movie.
It's a political thriller, yeah.
Yeah, that's what's cool because then you've got like Avengers was the action-packed, star-studded event. Then like Winter Soldier is a spy, political thriller. Ant-Man's the comedy heist. What Guardians is a space, space balls, pretty much. The Marvel universe.
Oh, are they gonna cross over Rolf?
Thor was like the Lord of the Rings kind of vibe to it, especially in what's it called. So I don't know, man. It should be cool. Like some of like those scenes, like that was in New York. The way it like looked like there's like overlapping, kind of like Inception.
Inception style.
Yeah, or that other scene. I don't know. I don't think it's him. It's somebody else walking, right? Yeah, this is all that was missing was the horn.
Oh yeah, it's the Swedish guy. What's his name that did Hannibal?
Oh, Hannibal. Yeah, and it has that like weird kaleidoscope.
Mads Mikkelsen.
Yeah, the like kaleidoscope like thing happening with the like floor and stuff like that. I'm like, yo, this is gonna be trippy.
Have you seen Mad's eyes?
Yeah, they're sort of like breaking like the outer shell of his,
And he has Doctor Strange's Windows symbol on his head too.
Huh.
Yeah, the what is it? The sign of the Vishanti.
Yes, that's it. Thank you. I can think of it.
By the Vishanti.
The part that I liked is when what's it called? The ancient one.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Tilda Swinton. Yeah. Swinton, something like that. I don't know.
She looks awesome.
What do you guys think about that? If I can bring that up with the whole like whitewashing of like characters, you think it's a big deal?
Ridiculous.
I don't think it's that big of a deal.
For that part, it's stupid to bring up because first of all, Tilda Swinton is a treasure. She's perfect in everything that she does.
You know what it is? As long as you pick a great actor for the role, it shouldn't matter.
Yeah.
Am I wrong? Or
no, perfect. No. That's really the point.
Black, white, whatever, male, female. As long as the person fits and it's good for the part and it's that he or she is an amazing actor, it shouldn't matter.
Look at Mordo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. No one wants to.
Yeah. Exactly.
And the ancient one, really, it's not like she's supposed to be or he's supposed to be human.
Yeah.
Like it's sort of like this entity, really.
Thousands of years old. Who doesn't?
Yeah, I think that's even why they picked her, right? Because it's technically kind of like, is it a man? Is it a woman? It's bald. It's kind of like, in between genders. Like you can't really tell if it's a man or woman type of a thing.
Yeah, and it's not like Tilda Swinton hasn't done that before.
That's just her in real life.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, pretty much. Like in Constantine, she was one of the what's the archangel Michael?
Oh yeah.
She's one of the archangels. That is what I remember. She played What was it? Wasn't she Bob Dylan as well?
No, that was the other chick.
Oh no, that was what's her name?
Clete.
Blanchett.
Yeah, there you go. I'm about to say Clete.
I always confuse those two because they look somewhat
similar. Yeah.
That sounds racist, but it's not.
all those white actresses look the same.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree with you guys, man. This one looks really cool, and then of course it's lemon patch cucumber face, so it's gonna be good with him in it.
Everyone was saying that, or wondering if he might have kept his British.
He didn't. Thank God. It doesn't even matter. Again, it goes to my point that any actor, as long as they're good enough, they can fill in a role if they're have a good enough acting chops.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I think we just lost Soul.
Yeah, he's coming back. There he is.
I was still on the call for some reason. They dropped my camera.
Tilda Swinton's in one of my favorite movies, Hail Caesar. If you guys haven't seen it,
Oh, I heard that's good.
Wait, that's your favorite movie?
Not my favorite movie, but favorite movie that she's in.
Oh, that she's
Wow.
okay. That just came out recently, right?
Yeah, the Coen Brothers, isn't it?
A year and so,
yeah.
like maybe 2 years ago, a year ago.
I thought it was a lot more soon.
Yeah, I think it just recently came out, dude.
I think it was before 2006. I think 2015 it came out.
Oh.
The end of the year. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, it just looks like an awesome movie to me. Like, it will probably stick very close to the origin story.
I love.
Yeah.
We get Night Nurse in there, which is cool.
Yeah.
Oh, is that who? What's her face is supposed to be? Drawing a blank. The girl from Sherlock.
That white chick.
Rachel McAdams.
There you go, bam. Yeah, the other white actress that looks like Kate Blanchett and Tilda Swinton.
I was sort of hoping they could just squeeze in Rosario Dawson.
Dude, that's what I was hoping too. That would have been so
'Cause
sweet.
I love Rosario Dawson.
Yeah, and then
in
she's already
everything
playing
that she
Night
does.
Nurse. But
Yeah, and she's already a nurse, and she's established in the Marvel Universe, and I could sort of link them all up a bit.
mm-hmm.
And it's not like she can't act; she's awesome.
Yeah. It would have been cool because then she could have even said, like, great, I got the blind guy and the dude with unbreakable
Yeah.
skin and now a stupid wizard. You know what I mean?
Silly references.
Yeah, it would have been super cool, but, no. Yeah, we can hear you typing, Saul.
Yeah.
Vigorously.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I was.
I think it was like, clickety, click, 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 click. And I'm like, bro, we can hear you. We just can't see you. But, yeah, if you want to stick without the camera, that's cool, dude. It's all good in the
Yeah,
hood.
I think the camera is starting to like overload the internet speed here. I don't have great internet speed where I'm at.
No, that's all good. So, should we get into this Civil War?
Yeah.
War of Civil.
The Civils of the War. So, this week, with Civil War, the movie coming out, and Civil War 2 coming out as an upcoming event for Marvel, we decided to pick up our old trade paperbacks and look at The Road to Civil War. And
I have my original copies.
do you really the floppies?
This.
Nice.
Wow.
And then the main title, Civil War, and I forgot everything that happened in The Road to Civil War. I don't know if you guys remember it or not.
It was very forgettable.
It kind of was. I remember thinking it was like super important. So I remember when it came out in trade, I was like, "Oh, I need to get it because it's The Road to Civil War." And I was just like, it's kind of uneventful, to be honest with you.
Well,
It's just a lot of court stuff with Spidey and Stark.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot. It sort of explains like that they're already expecting this,
Yeah.
and that Tony Stark, how he sort of gets to the conclusion that he should support it,
Mm-hmm.
even though it's completely wrong and he sucks. It sort of shows you like how they got to the point, just before the Stanford.
I think before we get into this, we should each tell what team we're on.
Cap.
Mm.
Cap.
You're not in Cap. You're not supposed to be in my team. Get out.
Fuck you, Nick.
Go.
I'm
Get
I'm
off
the
my
one.
lawn.
I think I've
You're
been
my-
the only one that says on Stark.
Yeah, you are.
Team
the only
Iron
one.
Man. Get it right.
No, I'm Stark.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Why would
Y'all
you?
y'all tried to jump me, taking me out of the podcast last time I said that.
Well, still might. There's someone in place to take care of that.
We can just delete you. It's totally cool.
So if you see a little red dot up here, don't worry. But why Team Iron Man?
I don't know. I kind of agree with the way it's been going. I kind of do agree with that. There have some liability as far as I don't want them to go all Batman style and just be reckless and kill people, which they already have by accident.
Okay, I'm gonna switch my team. I'm Team Nitro.
Team Nitro.
Fuck all you guys.
WCW Nitro.
No, Nitro from Civil War. You idiot.
I was gonna say I'm
Or any
Raw.
other?
I'm Team Brooklyn Brawler.
Brooklyn.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, that's
Don't worry.
right. They don't have that in the Netherlands.
No.
But I'm Team Nitro.
Yeah, I guess
That's-
I'm Team Cap because I don't know. I don't really care for Tony Stark, to be honest with you. That was one of the things when Robert Downey Jr. came on for the first movie, and everybody, because I remember people being like, "What, Robert Downey Jr. Isn't he the druggy guy?" But my whole thing was like, if you leave the movie theater thinking that he was a jerk, then he nailed Tony Stark, and for the most part, you were kind of like he was a likable jerk, which
He's
I guess
a likable jerk.
yeah, which is
He
the
made
appeal
Tony
of
Stark a more likable character.
He did,
than
dude,
all
'cause-
of the comics ever did.
yeah, because
Yeah.
I couldn't stand Iron Man, to be honest with you. Anytime he showed up in a book, I was like, this dude, like, okay, that was the one thing I liked about the Road to Civil War is the fact that like Namor almost like took him out. Like
Yeah.
I was just like, yo, like I forgot how badass Namor was, because like the fact he's like, no, Tony,
Namor-
no.
I was just shouting Imperious Rex. Go,
Ex-
Namor.
Yeah, exactly,
Namor-
dude. And then
Namor
like,
doesn't matter.
yeah, he really
Namor's
doesn't. But he was
mad.
really cool in that one when he's all like, you know, like, hey Namor, we're all warriors, and then he's like, no, you're a warrior, I'm a king, and this, you know, bitch slaps him across the dang ocean.
Almost
or-
drowns him too.
Yeah,
guys.
but yeah, Namor is
The
pretty lame.
Illuminati Road to Civil War. That was just a bunch of flashbacks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And that's all it was. It
It
was
was
just like it's the them getting together in Wakanda and Black Panther saying you guys are idiots, don't do this. Them deciding to send them deciding to send Hulk into outer space, and then of course the prophetic words of Namor, he's going to come back and he's going to get you guys,
Yeah.
which
He's gonna kill all of us.
pretty much. And then then Tony Stark calling them all in, saying I got under the table that they're going to pass this registration act. And then like what I thought was kind of stupid about it, it's like the whole Doctor Doom comes out of hell story. Because I guess
Oh yeah, because he saw the hammer go through the dimension. And
Yeah.
he just grabbed onto it.
and the only thing that was cool about that whole story was his like hell suit. It was the only thing I really liked about it because it's like he had the red armor.
Yeah, I thought it was just like glowing.
Yeah, that's the only thing I thought looked cool about the whole Doctor Doom story arc. And then we got
by
the
the way,
whole
this is where they got it for the setup for Thor, right? In the MCU, where it falls in. Where does it fall in Nebraska?
Oh
or
yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and everybody's trying to like
New Mexico, isn't it?
New Mexico.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then then the rest of the whole graphic novel is Tony Stark trying to woo Spider-Man, and then even doing that whole shady thing where who was it that he hired?
He's so fucking
The
manipulative.
Titanium Man.
Yeah,
I turned him on.
and then the whole like plot twist at the end is like, do you have my money? And it's like a stupid Iron Man suit, like yes, and non-marked bills the way you wanted. And you're like, you d-bag Tony Stark.
Yeah. He's like, this is how it like got shitty with my country. Can't wait to see it happen to yours, you stupid
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
idiot. And then Iron Man's like, meh.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm Iron
And then
Man.
I think the whole setup was just to show how close Peter was getting close to Stark, and of course he's using his suit to spy on him and then the rest of the Avengers. So
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because he's Tony.
yeah, I think he was spying on him on MJ too. I'm just
Well, yeah, that little bird is all like, is it just audio? And she, like, of course, it's MJ looking all hot or whatever. And then it's just like, oh, lovely tan or something like that. Which I'm just like, so
Yeah,
stupid.
why do you think MJ's now in the Iron Man
Yeah.
book?
I'm like, I could bet you there's more than one camera in that room. It's like, I don't know why you're throwing your bra on the thing to cover it up. Like, if it's Tony Stark, trust me, there's like 5 more cameras in that room.
So what did you all think when you first saw the Iron Spider suit?
I thought it was okay.
Yeah. It's not
I
bad.
think it looks cool. I just don't get where the stupid what do they call them? Those Waldos come from?
Yeah, it's like, where do you get those? Where do you get those tucked away, Spider-Man?
Yeah.
There's not a lot of room in that suit to hide those extendable limbs you got.
Oh,
There's pockets.
It looks kind of toit there.
Yeah, I
Spider-Man.
know, right?
Is that why they're called the Waldos? Because you can't find where they come out of?
I didn't even know they were
Sounds
called
well,
Waldos, to be honest with you.
Yeah, he calls them Waldos or something like that.
I don't know.
Unless I was just misreading them. I don't know.
honestly, I was never really. I'm still not really a big fan of Spider-Man, of the comic.
What?
Yes. So I was just really like, they changed the suit. It's fine. Why not? You know.
I like the look of it. I just don't like those tentacle
Tentacle thingy,
Doc
yeah.
Ock arms.
His tentacles.
Yeah.
His anime tentacles. But
So
yeah,
creepy.
so I mean, that's pretty much the road to Civil War. Like,
That was pretty much it, right? It was
Yeah. It's just-
Spider-Man.
It's it's just Tony Stark trying to get Spider-Man on his side. The stupid Doctor Doom escaping hell and trying to grab Mjolnir, and then
Mjolnir.
Yeah, that's what I don't
Mjolnir,
even try to say.
and then like
It's
3
Mjolnir.
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 It's
Mjolnir.
let me see.
That's closer to your neck of the woods.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm like, let me see. What is it? It's like there's like letters that shouldn't be in there, like MJM, like it's Muljamanar.
Why did they have numbers in there?
Yeah, I know. It's like, why is there a 3 in this?
Is that a niner, Tommy?
Yeah. And then like, so the actual Illuminati's,
From a walkie-talkie.
yeah, and the Illuminati stories, there's only 3. It's like them coming together as Illuminati, the Hulk, and then Civil War. I mean, isn't there like another one? Is it the Illuminati Initiative where they go after the Infinity Gauntlet or something like that?
Well, way after this, like in last year, the year before,
Incursion.
at the incursion, yeah, they had like a full run of the. But
Yeah,
it
they-
wasn't under the Illuminati. It was
New Avengers.
New Avengers. Yeah.
Which Namor again takes off and then just starts killing planets like left and right.
Well, the fun fact is between this and that, Namor has actually gone and invaded and almost wiped out Wakanda.
Yeah.
So at the second time they have the Illuminati thing, just Black Panther and Namor just always fucking like on the edge of killing each other.
Why don't you bring back Namor? He's always like against him.
No, I'm
Namor's
pretty
a
sure.
douche.
Let me see.
Well, Namor is like he rules 70% of the planet. So
He's Aquaman. Who cares?
yeah, Aquaman rules 70% of the planet.
Okay, he could talk to fish. Congrats.
And he can swim around like a mermaid in BVS.
He's a merman. Excellent.
No, I'm thinking of another story. I'm pretty sure it was shortly after Civil War where the Illuminati get together to get the Infinity Gauntlet.
No, they get the Infinity Gauntlet for the incursion.
They already have it. They already have it in the
Okay,
incursion.
hold on. I know I have this. Hold on.
And Steve Rogers tries to destroy everything.
Yeah, he destroys all the stones and just leaves the time gem or
Yeah.
Oh, he's just run off.
Well, I gotta look this up.
We'll take care of it in post.
You know,
We'll do it live.
we're doing it live.
Oh, we are doing it live. Never mind.
Post,
It's the
guys.
new Avengers.
Wait a minute, we're live.
You guys.
Yeah, that's what we just said.
That's what we just said.
That's not
hear it?
from this year.
No, that's from like 2 years ago.
You understand the words that are coming
Maybe
out
it
of
was
our mouth?
last.
No, well, before I got up. I don't know what y'all
It was-
said when I got up, but you're
it
all
was
saying that
leading
it
up
was from the
to-
Incursions. And in this book, the Illuminati, New Avengers Illuminati, they get the Infinity Gauntlet as well.
It was incursions led right into Time Runs Out, which led into
My boy. I'm not talking about the Incursions. I'm talking about this came out. This is by Bendis.
That's it. That's the incursions.
This one's the Incursions
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
with the Beyonder.
Yeah, the Beyonders in it.
Yeah, the Bounders in it.
In
Or
2008.
Beyonders at that point, but yeah.
2008 is when the Incursions started?
Yeah.
I think the first couple of issues, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
This was going. Incursions have been happening for years and years.
And-
Wait,
and it's
hold
all
on.
because of Beast.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Y'all just broke me. Y'all gonna need to find another Jake. I'm like, hold on.
Throw us a beat.
Yeah, get somebody start rapping instead of me. Y'all can have my channel and my 96 subscribers because somebody actually unsubscribed to me today.
Yo, 1, 2.
Nobody wants me to do 100
Check.
bars. They was like, no 100 bars.
Well, you were very adamant in your podcast and not hurry up and join the channel.
Yeah, I know. I was like, because I'm lazy. So they're like, okay, well, I'm gonna unsubscribe.
Well, I told you guys, I shared all that music that Jake did, and I lost a couple of friends.
Oh yeah, see that's what's gonna happen. Okay,
So
wait,
we
hold
were
on.
never friends.
In
We
the
never lost a
aftermath
friend.
of the
Oh, that's
Kree
right, there
Skull
you go.
War, the Earth's first brush with total
I will be
destruction.
your friend.
Fuck you, Nick.
I don't remember
Hey,
them
you
saying
were-
anything about the incursions in this one. So then this was supposed to be the beginning of the incursions?
Yes.
Yeah.
What? 2008? I thought it was Hickman that wrote the whole incursions thing.
Actually, I think the incursions might have started in Marvel now.
What?
We just blew Jake's mind right here.
Okay, so isn't the incursions when the planets are smashing into each other?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is when
Um,
the Skrulls were impersonating heroes.
That's Secret Wars. I
That's
think
Secret
that's
Wars.
Secret Wars is different.
secret.
No,
You're talking about Secret Invasions.
Secret Invasions.
Yeah, this is the lead up to Secret Invasions then. Dude, okay, hold on.
If it's 2008, I think he's right.
If it's
Yeah,
2000
it could be,
It's
actually.
2008. It's got
Marvel now started in 2012.
yeah, cuz look, I can show you guys at the end of the book. It's
When did
it's
Schism
Tony
happen? Does anyone
Stark.
remember that?
Yo, at the end of the
That's
book,
Schism.
it's Tony Stark over Elektra's body and Elektra's a scroll.
Yeah, and then he goes to what's his name? Fantastic Four, and he was like, "I need your help to see if this is blah blah blah."
Yeah, so this is the lead up to Secret Invasion, right?
The best part about the Secret Invasion was when Johnny Storm banged the scroll.
I thought the best part was where Deadpool makes all the Skrulls have cancer and they explode. Anyways, I'm sorry, we went on a weird tangent because I don't know what year it is, and I'm like,
and everyone, that was Civil War.
that was Civil War incursions.
Oh, I thought that was part of our new little show called Tangents.
Called tangents, where Jake
Apparently,
freaking loses his
what was it?
mind,
Shows.
runs away
Digression.
from the microphone, and you guys actually figure it out while I'm over here looking for a book. So anyway, Civil War, the main story. Let's get into that a little bit.
I'm Team Nitro.
Team
Doctor
Nitro.
Strange.
Well, it starts with Stanford when the what's it called? The New Warriors.
Yeah.
And their stupid reality TV.
On
Stupid
live
reality
on
TV
Channel
show.
11, yeah.
And they come across these
Probably an MTV show.
supervillains that just are way more powerful than they're supposed to be. And then
Hashtag Team Nitro. What?
Nitro goes to the nearest school full of kids and blows up all of them.
Well, I don't think he meant to go to the school, although he's a bad guy, so he
No,
probably doesn't care.
No. He didn't mean to. He was thrown into the school by one of the new warriors.
What is her name? Namorita?
Namer's cousin.
Yeah. Who just happens to be
Namorita.
blue. The art, I really like the art on this book. Like, but yeah, she shoves him into a school bus, which I'm like, dang, you have to be a jerk. I kind of feel you on Team Nitro.
I was talking to you guys about that X-Men. Well, actually, the Wolverine comic. How I didn't like the art in it.
Oh yeah.
Quote.
I was just reading this one here, the Civil War, right? And that Wolverine, when I shared with you guys, it was the tie-in to Civil War.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A Wolverine looking for Nitro.
Yeah.
Which is my favorite Wolverine.
Yeah.
artist.
But I don't. But if you, I like the story. It's just the art from the main
different.
Civil War to the tie-in. It was just like, man, it just took me away.
Yeah, the art in the Wolverine's tie-in story is done by Humberto Ramos. He's the guy that did. He does the current run of the Extraordinary X-Men.
He's the poor
Spider-Man
man's
for-
Alex Ross. That's what he
The
is.
poor man's Alex Ross.
Just-
No,
well, it's like you can't do the chest as big as twice the size it's supposed to. So I'll just make the fist as twice the size that they're supposed to be.
yeah.
Because Wolverine's fist was twice the size of his head.
He's Umberto's is the retard child of Rob Liefeld and Alex Ross.
Oh, but instead of big chest, it's big fists.
Big Vince.
He has a very particular style of drawing.
Yeah.
It's very cartoony. It's not very realistic.
It's very jarring.
Well, it is if you're not used to like that kind of style.
I actually liked it myself.
I really like it because
Yeah.
it just sort of like the expressions come out a lot better sometimes, and especially action scenes that just look
Yeah.
freaking awesome.
Like-
Like the Wolverine comic you mentioned, like the part where he goes after Nitro, and he just goes through ripping up people all the time.
Yeah, pretty
And
much.
it just looks cooler because the claws are bigger and there's more blood.
Yeah, there are parts that look not cool. Even when Wolverine's hair looks all crazy, looks like Sonic. But there's other parts where he's like talking to Cyclops and to Jean, and he says, I forgot what he says, and then Jean's kind of just like, what? And it just reminded me of one of those Looney Tunes or the Mask or their eyes pop
Oh,
out.
Freakazoid.
That's what it looked like.
It's
Yeah,
Emma
Freakazoid.
Frost, by the way.
I was like, what the?
He talks to Scott and Emma Frost. Cause
Oh, I'm sorry.
at
Yeah,
that point
yeah,
he's dead.
yeah. I'm sorry.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
He mentions that Emma Frost at one point was doing it with Tony Stark. And then Scott is right there, and she just goes, I never told that to anyone.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. I know.
Tony told everybody, though. You can bet
Yeah.
Tony told everybody.
Tony probably records them all. And
Probably.
Just, like, sells them on the...
He probably does.
He's like, what's his name? Dennis from It's Always
Holy shit!
Sunny.
No way! I was just thinking that and just about to say that. But, oh my god, Nick!
You got to get the perfect view.
He has the creepy tapes all in a dresser drawer.
Yeah, it's
Label.
just the implication. But,
The
yeah.
Stark system. I'm gonna get
Back to Civil War.
Yeah, back to Civil
Um,
War. So, yeah, you get the Stanford incident, which causes everybody to get pissed off at superheroes.
Yeah, about
Tony Stark gets a big
deaths.
fat loogie in his face at the funeral of the kids, which is pretty awesome.
That's what really turned him to be on the pro side, is because of that loogie.
The loogie?
I can't be getting spat on
By a mournful mother. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see what else
Well-
happens. Johnny Storm gets the crap beat out of him by some thugs at a club.
Oh, yeah.
Why didn't he just flame on?
You would
Oh,
think
you
he
got-
showed
you
up.
got- You got,
because he
you
would
got hit in
murder
the head.
them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
he got
much.
hit in the back of the head, so yeah.
Yeah.
You got hit back in the head, so
Plus, he would murder them if he did.
Yeah.
just control himself. Just kind of just burn him.
Just
I set
singe
the
him.
oven to only. I set
Just-
the oven to defrost. It's on, my power is on defrost mode. Don't worry, you're
Yeah.
not gonna die.
I think the best thing about the Civil War is that it makes the Fantastic Four look way more awesome than they really are.
I didn't think so.
No, because they actually have like very different personalities in this, where they usually just sort of, do everything as the Fantastic Four. Here they're just like, Ben is just completely like, screw you guys, I'm going to France.
Screw you guys, I'm going home.
I'm going on a vacation, guys. I don't
Sue
care.
is just completely, like, you're the worst husband ever.
She's the
Get
only
out
one
of
that
my
I
life.
thought actually had a good story arc from the
Yeah,
Fantastic
she's
Four.
great. Because
I
she's
thought,
like,
yeah, Reed was a
she-
pushover.
She sees what he's doing to, resurrecting Thor.
Yeah,
No,
and
Robot
all those
Thor.
horrible
Robot
things.
Thor.
Ragnarok.
Yeah, Ragnarok. But like she sees all these things and then decides to join Cap, which is a huge point, really. And Johnny's just sort of like, first he's in the hospital and then he joins Cap because,
Yep.
Yep.
What did you guys think about? What did you guys think about Captain America riding a jet as a surfboard? That was one of my favorite scenes.
What I like is on the other right after that when what is it? I don't know who it is. They're talking and he's like, "Well, at least he had the presence of mind of not crashing it, or he sat it down in the middle."
oh yeah, he took the guy out for lunch. And, yeah.
It just kind of cracks me up because like the way he like talks is I think like Chris Evans does such a good job where like in the
Oh, he goes,
pilot
"Language."
yeah well that's exactly what I was gonna say, like the fighter jet pilot's all like Jesus and he's like keep flying son and watch that potty mouth. I'm like,
There you go.
I'm like, it's hilarious. Like Chris Evans like what's your language. But yeah, so I guess that's the incident happens. They try to shut down Cap. Cap rides a jet out of the Shield helicarrier, and then yeah, so lines are divided. You got Sue Storm walking away from her husband.
Well, that's not right away though.
Yeah.
At first,
That's
she
later on.
supports him for a long while. There's basically there's until
talk-
like halfway in the book where they fight like all of them at the refinery or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hear that.
after Goliath goes down.
Yeah, that's the big like
that's a
turnover.
turning point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they just chop up Goliath? Make a small grave and just
Oh yeah, the fact that he stays big and they just make this giant grave for him, or
Just get
cremate him.
saws,
I don't know, something.
They could have gone back to like get a pin particle or something.
That what they said. They can't shrink him down. They
they
couldn't.
could they just burnt him. Burn him
Yeah,
alive.
cremate him.
Burn him to death,
Something.
cremate him. I like my idea where you just cut him down. All team gets bone saws and you just
You
break him down.
Texans and your barbecues.
To me, I just think it's comical because he goes like, he grows and he's like, get ready for the shortest comeback in history, Thor. And then Thor's like, I don't think so, and kills him. It's just like, dang.
let me just go through your chest.
Yeah,
Well,
let me
at
just
that point, you
murder
just
you.
like first when he shows up, you're like, that can't be Thor, because Thor, what the hell? Why would he get involved in this?
Yeah, exactly.
Because he's from Asgard. He doesn't give a flying fuck.
But
Pretty
he's
much.
dead.
Plus, he's
Yeah.
dead. Yeah.
Well, he's dead.
Plus he's dead.
Plus he's dead, but dead for Thor. It's a cycle of death and rebirth. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
But
But
he'd probably be a baby
like-
right now.
yeah,
Let's talk-
he wouldn't
let's-
care. And
Let's talk about the injustice of leaving Vulture tied up in chains.
Wasn't there someone else with him? I thought I just
Yeah,
saw that panel.
Vulture and I forgot who else.
It was.
so.
I just saw it. I'm like actually flipping through the book right now. To be honest with you, you know what I was gonna say is also weird about it is that all these like booty shots they have of the chicks.
Oh, they love the booty shot of
I
Even
mean,
in her own book, in her tie-in, she's kind of always standing like.
yeah, and then they have like Dagger, and then like her suit's actually ripped right at the butt cheek. So like, yo, who drew this anyways?
Someone with the love for
For
90s comics.
someone who loved them some booty. He's a booty man. That's what I tell you. Oh, Steve McNevin? Nevin?
Yeah, Steve McNiven.
That dude loved him some booty.
Mark Millar has a fetish, basically.
I can't tell who this is. It's
And a short
Vulture
attention
and someone else is with him.
Super short attention.
But he never comes back to do sequels on his own stuff, does he? Like Nemesis and Kingsman.
Hardly ever. There's like a thread in all of his comics, and a lot of people have said this, so I'm not the only one who thinks this. He cares for a project like a lot, so the first couple of issues are amazing, because he's a very good writer if you care for it. Then at the end, he sort of like either doesn't care or has a really good idea for the next project. So he doesn't really care about his current project and starts on his next project. And then the endings are always a bit like, yeah, let's just end it like this, you know?
Yeah.
And let's just have Captain America look up and
He always just runs out of steam.
time out,
Yeah. Look at what we're doing.
game off.
Do all of you have the Wolverine tie-ins for this for Civil War?
I used to have it.
Yes. I have unlimited, so I have them all there.
Oh yeah. Because the Wolverine tie-ins especially for Civil War, are actually very important, because you find out why Nitro was able to blow up like all those people.
An injection.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he was taking mutant growth hormone.
Mutant growth hormones. Yeah.
Yep.
And it was given to him by the head of damage control. You know, the people that are in charge of cleaning up.
They make money because everything gets blown up.
Yep.
Yeah. So, to me, like, that was one of the most interesting parts of all the tie-ins.
One thing that I don't understand is I know the Sentinels are there only for the X-Men. But why aren't people freaking out at the superpower before this? Like, they're always so prejudiced against mutants, but they don't care about superhuman powered people. And the Sentinels won't even bother them.
Mutants are freaks.
Yeah.
They were born that way.
Exactly.
Freaks.
They're like, oh, this poor guy, he looks like a lizard because he fell in some acid, but this guy, he was born that way. Yeah, gross.
I think that just has more to do with the way X-Men started in the Marvel Universe.
Yeah.
Being an analogy for, what's it called?
No, yeah, but it doesn't make sense to me.
Racial inequalities.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense to me within the Marvel Universe when they kind of join together and all of a sudden only certain people are taken back by the mutants, and the Sentinels are there, but they're only taking care of the mutants and they don't care about the rest of the other superpower people. It just doesn't make sense when they cross over that way, to me at least.
I think within the Marvel Universe, there's still some extra prejudice against mutants. Still just because it's always been there.
Yeah.
Well, no, because it's always been there. Like, humans have always sort of disliked mutants more than anything.
Does that mean they're gonna start not like in Inhumans?
But they're aliens.
Yeah, probably.
So...
But the Inhumans, like, the difference between the mutants and the Inhumans, that the Inhumans don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
They're like, fuck you, we'll live on the fucking moon.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or you know why they love living on the moon? Because they love Ding Dong ditching the Watcher. Ding Dong.
They're like, his head's too big. He won't make it to the door. Yeah, and then he can't yell, so it's not like he's like, get off my yard.
And
then they
not
leave
like
a flaming bag of poop.
He's just standing like at his window looking.
It is gonna be like the guy from Billy Madison. This better not be dog poop.
Damn you, Baltimore.
Yeah. You and your stupid
Don't put out
lockjaw
the
dog.
No, it's like, don't put out the bag. Don't tell me what to do, devil woman.
You're quoting the movie by yourself. So, Civil War. We get to the turning point. Goliath is dead. That's where Sue Storm is like, enough's enough. What's she do? She like, doesn't she like protect the Team Cap?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just from the bubble.
And then
Cable comes in. He tries to, because Cloak is like knocked out.
yeah,
So they tell Cable to use his powers to use Cloak's power to teleport all of them away.
the only thing
And
that Cloak
then-
is good for.
Yeah, pretty much. And
Teleporting.
then, Thor just wants to sort of come in for the killing blow on all of them because
Yeah.
he's just completely out of control. And then she just puts up a bubble, and then like they can all teleport away.
Yeah.
And then
then,
she writes read a letter going like, "You take care of the kids. I don't want to get them involved."
Yeah.
And
So,
yeah, bye.
so in the comics, I'm totally not Team Stark or Team Iron Man. I'm not in the comics, especially with getting the Thunderbolts
Yeah, Thunderbolt's going.
involved.
I'm Team Daredevil. You just told.
Just sitting back there, just
He's just chilling.
Why would you?
He
Why
is-
would you? Why would Stark put a blind man in a prison? That's just mean. he's fucking blind. He calls him Judas. That's the best part.
Oh,
And he
yeah.
has the silver dollar for him under his
It's a
tongue.
bit on the nose, really.
Oh.
Like he, just giving the what? How many pieces of silver was it?
32.
Yeah.
No, it's in the Bible it's 30, but he gives him less than that, and he says you only need this many more pieces or something.
Yeah, he says you only need 32 more pieces. Hold on, I have the quote right here. Sorry. Shit. Okay. A silver dollar, I don't understand. I guess that's 31 pieces of silver you got there, huh? Sleep well, Judas.
Oh yeah, he already has 30.
Yep. He has the 30 already, that's why.
Yeah, it was pretty badass, but just he doesn't have to use the word Judas. We get the point.
Yeah.
No, but Daredevil is a very
Catholic, yeah.
character.
Yeah, but
So he's
everyone
always
knows 30
he's
pieces of silver, right?
he's always on the nose anyway with his religion, so it makes sense.
I'm just saying, like, you could have written it more subtly.
Mark Millar is losing interest at this point.
Yeah, pretty much. He's just like,
like-
man, I really want to get the Kick-Ass 2 at this point.
Yeah, I've got a really good idea for Kick-Ass too. What if they have a war between the bad guys and the good guys?
Yeah,
It'll be great.
it's gonna be amazing.
we'll call one of them ass kicker.
Yeah, right.
Mark, you're still working on Civil War. Oh, really?
So dang it, I
Let's
got
just
this
pump this
other
out.
deal. One of my favorite parts though is when Punisher finally shows up and takes care of the people going after Spider Man.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool. And then Captain America's been jacked up this whole time since that first fight.
Yeah.
I like how everybody kind of just like scared of what Punisher's gonna do though.
Yeah, which is funny, right? Because they're all powered and it's just the Punisher.
Like, this dude's a fucking wild card. You
Yeah.
don't want to piss him off.
And that Cap doesn't want the Punisher on his team
Why? I never understood that.
because he's a killer.
Yeah.
Cap
you need
doesn't want a killer on his team.
someone on his team died. Was killed.
Yeah, but that's still a good point that he doesn't want a killer on his team because that's the kind of guy Cap is.
But you need to have the, yeah.
He's too. That's the reason I think I'm more Team Iron Man. He's too goody two shoes to me for me.
No Cap?
Shut
wrong?
up, Saul. Shut up, Saul.
No, he is. I'm sorry. He's too goody two shoes. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but-
You're flip-flopping teams. Like,
Yeah,
no
but-
other.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
I said I was on Team Iron Man for the movie. I'm not on Team Iron Man for the
You're Team Iron
For
Man
the-
for the movie?
yes for the movie.
It's
Why?
the same.
That's
It's
what
the
I've been
same.
saying. No. For the comic book, not really. I don't really care who wins in the comic book.
At this point, I'm Team Punisher, man.
I'm still
But-
Team Nitro at this point.
In the comic, really, well, Nitro's, I think. Oh no, he's in prison by Namor, your
Yeah.
favorite. But at this point, like, Iron Man has put up his the 50 state initiative.
Yep.
He's gotten Guantanamo Other Dimension Bay.
42.
Yeah, or Guantanamo Other Dimension Bay,
For 42.
because it's just a prison, you know, in a
Guantanamo
different
Dimension
dimension,
Bay.
and there's really no, you know,
And
end
it's
of your
not.
sentence there.
Yeah, there's not gonna. This says in unlimited stay, right? They're not gonna allow them to come back no matter what.
Yeah.
So the Phantom Zone,
um,
pretty much.
It's
Yeah,
the Phantom
the
Zone.
Phantom
Honestly,
Zone.
Iron Man at this point is completely lost. He like agreed to have this horrible Ragnarok Thor come back and just be a complete murder machine.
Cyborg Thor.
Yeah, well, he's called Ragnarok.
He's Cyborg Thor.
He's kick puncher.
The kick puncher?
The kick
You never seen Community?
He
Yes,
punches
yes.
with the force of kicks.
Yep.
Okay. It's ridiculous. So, anyways, let's just go ahead and jump ahead. All this other junk, mumbo jumbo stuff happens. Captain America beats the crap out of Punisher because he killed bad guys who wanted to help out Team Cap. And, of course, you know, he says they were bad guys. I had to kill them. And Captain America's beating the crap out of him. He's like, why won't you fight, you coward? And he's like, not against you, because you're Cap. You're not a bad
It
guy.
reminds me of the Terminator and the Terminator 2. You can't go around killing people.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, except for, like, he doesn't shoot kneecaps. He still kills people.
Yeah.
So then, let's see. Let's jump ahead. What we got after that? Then we get, like, the
Doctor
final
Strange is just
showdown.
chilling in the North Pole.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange just.
Is they got this really cool purple power magic.
I'm vacating in the North Pole.
Pretty much.
I think the biggest part after this, like at least the only more important part, is the final battle that they
Yeah.
have. Because at this point it's just all filler, really.
Yeah.
It's all filler too.
It's Millar Filar.
Millar Filar.
But at the end of the fight, they just have this massive fight, and in the end, it's, you know, Tony Stark against Cap again, and then all of a sudden, all the people turn against him, like
Yep.
normal people.
Yeah, which is dumb, right? But yeah, the Captain America's beating the crap out of Iron Man, and then Iron Man's like, "What are you waiting for, Steve? Finish it!" And right when he's about to finish it, yeah, paramedics and everybody jumps on top of Captain America, and it's like, "Let me go! I don't want to hurt you." And it's just like, "Look around! You've hurt everybody else." And yeah, like New York's in shambles.
Yeah.
Probably even worse when the aliens attacked it in Avengers 1. And yeah, of
But
course,
that's what New York is for.
it's just for being destroyed. So yeah, and of course, you know, Captain America starts crying because it's America and he's destroying it, and turns himself in.
Yeah,
And
Does
that's
anyone?
it's a real whimper instead of a bang.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's just like,
But, what
look what
happens
we've
afterwards?
become. So that's Civil War.
Yeah. What do you guys think of, like, the way it ended?
It's very yeah. just saying.
Anticlimactic.
I felt like at the time, it was cool, and it was, I say that just because it was just like everything else that came after it. Like at the time, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get these tie-ins to fill in the story. Like the Wolverine was one of my favorite ones. I thought the Deadpool and Cable one was hilarious. I don't know if you guys got that
Yep.
one.
No,
Oh god, it was so funny. He kept on getting shot in the face with his own darts. It's so hilarious to me. It was one of my favorites. Yeah, just like I I would like this is the series that actually got me completely hooked on comics. Where like I was just like I need the next one, I need the next one. Because before I was kind of like, oh, I got a comic book or that one looks cool. But this is the first time where I'm like, okay, every week I want to wait till the next one comes out, or whenever they're coming out. Um, and so like I don't know, it just made me like hungry for comic books. I'm like, this is cool. Like this event is changing everything in Marvel. Like nothing's gonna be the same after this. And so to me I kind of felt like.
And then everything was.
Yeah, and everything was. The only thing that I didn't like about it was like it felt like, okay, what's next? And it was kind of like that's Civil War. Like it felt like that shouldn't have been the ending. That should have been like part 1 Civil War, and there should have been part 2 Civil War, or like a volume 2 Civil War. But it's just the one trade for Civil War, and I'm like, eh.
That's sort of what I thought about as well. Like, it's supposed to be this giant thing that was supposed to have like huge repercussions for the rest of the Marvel universe.
Mm-hmm.
And then it turns out it didn't really. Like, the Registration Act still fails.
Yep.
Cap sort of stops, and then, like, a couple of issues later in his own stories, he's killed. Bucky takes over. But nothing really happens with, like, the huge divide. Like, the people that are used to be fighting are now all of a sudden just back doing normal stuff again.
Yeah, especially now. You would think Civil War never happened in the comic continuity because, incursions and everything else.
Retcon.
Yeah. But, like, at the time, it felt like, this is, like, a real big thing. Like, Captain America's going to be dead, and then, there's this Registration Act, and then Spider-Man is on the run. And then, wasn't after this was when that whole One More Day garbage came out?
Oh, my gosh.
Which,
Let's not talk about that.
Yeah. I was so excited. Dude, I collected everything on that stupid junk. Like, I was like, hey, Marvel released a sketchbook. I'm gonna buy this. Yeah, what a dunce I was.
For Civil War?
No, for One More Day.
Oh.
I have, like,
See,
all that junk.
I was never into Spider-Man, so I didn't pick up.
Well, see,
One More Day.
I was, like, Spider-Man is like Spider-Man, but, like, I was just like, man, Civil War was that good. I bet you this Spider-Man event is gonna change everything, I was like, as I was reading this, I'm like, that's his daughter. Like, that's him. Like, what's going on? I'm like, how long has Aunt May been around? Maybe we should let Aunt May go be with Uncle Ben in heaven or wherever. Because she's pretty old. Of all the things to sacrifice, I'm pretty sure Aunt May would be like, I'm going to take one for the team, Pete.
Yeah, right?
No, I'm going to save Aunt May because she's going to die again. You know what I mean? Like,
She's only in a couple of days.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
Follow us close.
it's just like, oh man, like, I don't know. If it was like Marissa Tomei Aunt May, then maybe, because she's younger, But,
Yeah, you do everything to save her.
but like, this is like,
I would go out. Yeah.
like you're like,
Puppies, no matter what.
everything.
Save Marissa Tomei.
You got creepy on me, Nick. You're getting creepy. It's getting creepy.
What?
He's
sorry.
like, anything.
Anyway, no, the sad part, like, for me was Civil War didn't really mean anything. Like, if you look at, like, big storylines within the Marvel Universe, Schism is probably the thing closest to this. It's sort of like another big divide, but at least Schisms meant something, and stayed, it's still to, like, the last days.
Yeah, it still mattered.
It's still to the last days of the X-Men, like, just before, what's it called? Was it
Latest
Secret
retcon.
Wars? Yeah, Secret Wars. Just before, the recent Secret Wars, it mattered.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I was so disappointed by Civil War, that, like, at the end, it didn't matter.
It didn't matter, yeah.
Yeah. It was fun while it lasted, though, right?
It was great. Like, at least for the first couple of issues.
Yeah.
I think Eric's playing with himself again.
We're going too long and everybody's tired.
It's
But
1 o'clock here.
yeah, I know. I was about to say.
8 a.m. here.
Yeah, and it's Saturday for you guys. It's like 11 for me. Just for you guys listening, we say it's Saturday morning nerds because it's Saturday somewhere. It's now officially Saturday in Texas, and it's gonna be Saturday here soon in California. So yeah, so that was
Saul actually went to sleep.
yeah, he did, right?
That's why he's not on video anymore.
He's just like, I'm gonna take the video camera off so I can take a nap and then just come back to plug all my channels and stuff.
He pre-recorded everything he's gonna say from now on.
Yeah. So let's see.
I'm like Batman.
See, that's just
You're gonna murder people.
Are you Zack Snyder? Yeah, Team Zack Snyder.
Zack Snyder.
So that was Civil War. Hey, if you guys had your opinions on Civil War, let us know. You can comment below on this video. We would love to talk to you guys about it some more, or maybe even on Twitter. As you can see on the video, we have our Twitter handles underneath our videos there. Yeah, so you can talk to us. Let us know what you think. What do you guys think about the movie that's coming out? And also, whose team are you on for Civil War 2? I guess it's what?
There's got to be someone else on Team Nitro with me.
There's somebody out there, yeah.
I'm on Team Raw.
Team Raw. Team SummerSlam.
There you go.
Oh, you guys are talking about wrestling.
I'm talking about wrestling, yeah. Anytime you get confused, it's probably wrestling.
Probably about wrestling.
Yeah.
Or soccer.
See, if you would just talk about like bicycles or something, or wooden shoes,
Or wooden shoes.
then I'd
Or
get it. You know, or
chocolate.
cheese. We're all about the cheese here in the Netherlands, but no, it's all about wrestling.
This is America. We love our wrestling.
Sweaty men in spandex.
What is it? Are you changing your avatars now, Saul? What's going on?
What happened?
Are you changing your avatars? What's going on? It went from cartoon Saul to like gangster. I'm looking over my shoulder Saul.
No, that's on vacation. So.
Oh, is that what it is? Yeah, it's
I thought that was
Fun in the
JJ,
Sun. It's
what's it called? One of those
Lens flares.
lens flares.
it's Fun in the Sun Saul. So
Saul. Beachwear Saul.
yeah, there you go. It's like I just bought these Ray-Bans and got them half off Saul. Especially that smile. He's like, look at that. I'm so happy I got these half off.
I'm getting these Ray-Bans I got.
So, yeah, man, is there anything
You guys
else
don't-
that you
you
guys
guys
wanted
can't
to
hear it,
talk
but I'm
about
just
before we bounce out and go back to sleep?
What do you guys think of Rita?
Rita Repulsa? She looked like Reptile from Mortal Kombat.
Oh my God! Yes.
Okay, so this is what because what they had said is that the main villain for the first one is gonna be Scorpina. So they made her kind of look like Scorpina.
I don't know what the Scorpina is.
Yeah.
I just
She's a scorpion woman.
Yeah,
okay.
that's what I assume.
much.
I never really watched Power Rangers that
She's a
much.
pretty hot girl who's scorpion themed, and then when she grows, she turns into an actual scorpion monster.
Like Pupok. Pupok the
Sure.
Scorpion.
Sure.
That's
Sure.
for people that like Orphan Black. Pupok the Scorpion is a character in that. It's an actual
I think-
talking scorpion.
If you notice, the new Rita Repulsa has a lot of green in her.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
I think they're tying her more to the Green Ranger.
Yeah, that's what
And-
Andre said. What's his name?
The
Andre something.
black comedy nerd?
Black nerd comedy.
I told you guys last time. That's me.
Oh, it is you.
No, he's an Audi 5000.
Audi 5000, yo.
No, yeah,
love you like a
Transformer.
Blake cousin.
yeah. I think they're tying her more to the Green Ranger.
Our neighbor had an Audi 5000.
I've never even seen an Audi. That's how poor I am.
Really?
Well, I live right next to Germany, so they're fairly common here.
You just look out the window and you're like, there's those Audis.
I look outside and there's
You
a
know,
bunch of
I'll check and see if I can see one.
But yeah, I wasn't
I'm
impressed
more-
by it.
I'm more of a BMW guy. Come on.
Peugeot, Renault. Is that a Kia? No. Volkswagen, another Volkswagen.
Are you really looking outside your window right now?
Yeah.
There's
You're-
got to be something more productive we could be talking about.
Yeah,
than
I
what
know.
else we're doing.
So, anyways, Rita Repulsa, whatever. She looks like she's gonna like finish some like Scorpion or see. There you go. It is Mortal Kombat. Scorpina and Reptile, and then yeah, there you go. All you need is Sub-Zero, the Blue Ranger, and then there you go.
Or Goro.
Or Goro.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well,
Shang Tsung.
Like so said, Audi 5000 said, she's wearing the exact same colors as the Green Ranger, which is green and gold, I think.
Yeah.
Didn't
All
Saw
I
just
care
say that?
about is whoever plays Tommy has to
Yeah.
do those jump kicks where he does them 3 in a row. Otherwise,
Yeah.
I'm just not gonna watch
You
it.
see, I don't know if they're gonna set him up to be the bad guy for this movie towards the end, or if he's going to be one of the bad guys for this one.
Probably.
How about who fucking cares?
Hey,
Yeah,
I'm a big Power Ranger fan. Even
Yeah,
even though I
dude.
have not kept up with him in North.
Saul's gonna be the first in line. He's gonna have his putty outfit on, and when they ask him like, "What do you want to see?" he's gonna be like, and they're just gonna give him tickets, like 2 tickets, because they're gonna know what it means. Yeah, he's gonna...
And I'm gonna have, but my buddy's gonna have shades on.
There you go.
He has his Ray-Bans on, so we know it's Saul.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my God.
And the bottle of tequila.
Yeah, you could tell we need to go back to bed if we were. This is what we're talking about. So, anything else that stood out in the news or anything else before we bounce out?
G.I. Joe, Transformers, Micronauts, and Man
Hasbro
have a
movie.
shared cinematic universe. The Hasbro cinematic universe is coming to a TV near y'all.
It's just one giant toy commercial.
Pretty
Basically.
much, dude. Like,
And it like the best thing they could do is not like make it a serious movie, just make it a couple of kids playing with the toys and doing all the sound effects themselves.
yeah, that would be more entertaining than seeing The Rock. Like, is that an Autobot? Yeah. Yeah.
You know the Rock is gonna be the next Mask, right?
What?
Jim Carrey's the mask.
Yeah, he's gonna be the new Mask.
No, he's not.
Yeah, I'm just making this stuff up.
Yeah, I'm like, he probably would take the job if they offered it to him because The Rock don't say no to nothing. But
No, we're not gonna say no to nothing.
he really doesn't, man. I saw
Jim
they,
Carrey, yes.
He's gonna be in the next Jumanji.
yeah, with
him
Kevin
and,
Hart too.
Kevin Hart.
But I don't know.
I said they should just have Kevin Hart for Shazam, and he can be Billy.
That would be
Wait,
hilarious.
The Rock would be Billy?
No.
No.
Kevin Hart can be Billy, and then
He can
the
be
Rock can be
Shazam.
Shazam.
It would be really funny if
Dude,
like,
he's-
I tweeted that.
Kevin
I
Hart
tweeted
was
that to Kevin Hart and The Rock, and then I didn't get a reply.
Do you
Kevin
think?
Hart was Captain Marvel, and then he turned into Billy Bats, and it was The Rock.
The other way around.
The other way around, it's even funnier.
This is the crappiest superhero ever.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like a mini Hulk.
Mad TV.
Yeah. All right. I
Let's
think.
get rid of my power so I can beat this guy.
Yeah. All right. I think we should just call it because now we're just getting loopy. And if there was anybody listening to us, they're definitely not listening to us anymore. But I hope they at least got to the putty joke because I thought that was pretty funny.
So next episode, you have to dress up as a putty.
You do, bro. You
It
got to
took
come
me-
in.
It took me 2 hours, but I got a good joke in.
52 hours, guys.
It was not really me. It was you guys making fun of me.
Hey, man, you're a good
But you-
trooper, though, so you took it.
But you were still part of the joke.
Exactly.
Well, I have my my what is it cup here of Darth Vader cup, and it's full of tears, right?
You just were crying into it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Salty goods.
So, yeah, anything you guys want to plug, Saul?
Not much. I'm still trying to make time to record with Nick about our 11/22/63, so I don't even know if that's gonna happen. Maybe next year or
I'm
something.
good whenever.
I'm kind of like Malar and all them. Kind of.
You started off
Distracted by-
strong, but now
You're the Jonathan Hickman of podcasting. It takes you forever to get that last show out.
The after show will be two weeks from now. Yeah, so I'm doing that. Still doing the Survivor after or recap show. I kind of
That's still
started doing
going on?
That's a couple more weeks.
Do they like ever not survive? Like someone just dies?
In other countries, they die sometimes.
Whoa.
Really?
Yeah, Belgium and in France.
Dude, you should be doing those shows. 'Cause
I
Yeah.
don't understand them.
Well, if somebody dies, I think that's universal. Like, that guy didn't make it.
Yeah, well, and if it's Belgium, like I have relatives in Belgium, they'll probably just eat each other after a couple of weeks.
Oh, no.
Survivor cannibal edition.
Yeah.
They go
So,
like, "Oh, dat is den zottenkop. We gaan hem eten."
Well, they sound
This sounded
nice
like
until they
at
eat
the
you.
end of It's Always Sunny.
I didn't see that one.
No,
Yeah,
at the end of every episode of It's Always Sunny, they have that where they say it backwards.
yeah,
Oh.
you're not doing well in the jokes today, so.
Yeah.
It's 1:12 in the morning.
Yeah, I know.
Same for me.
So,
I turned it before.
cool. So, Eric, you got anything coming out?
I know I keep progging this, but it's official. I am gonna do another More with More.
Hey!
And my videos are gonna come out soon.
Sweet.
Yeah, somewhere this year we're gonna see more with more.
Yes, I've been very super busy with work, and it's been so hard to get like a schedule down. But I'm gonna make some time. I'm taking a week off, and I'm gonna start kicking stuff off.
Cool. Yeah, looking forward to that. And then, Nick, anything with you?
Oh no, I'm not doing anything.
So
I
you
don't
can
do
see him-
anything.
You can see him weekly on this show.
On this show
Yeah,
and
I'm
on
usually
Twitter.
in here. I put stuff down in Notepad usually, and try to make sure everyone reads Civil War. But that's done now, so I think my purpose is done. So Mr. Meeseek's out.
He's gonna go back to sleep,
Yep.
and
then
eventually he'll be on my channel sometime.
Yeah,
Hey,
eventually.
so are we ever gonna do a Agents of Shield show again?
I know,
We're
right?
still programming that one.
I'm not gonna lie, I gotta catch up on like this half of the season.
Yeah, I do too. I think I got like 4 or 5
It's
episodes.
pretty horrible. Don't even.
Don't even.
Nick, go back to sleep.
And then,
What? It's 8 in the morning now. I'm not going back.
yeah,
to
he's
sleep.
just gonna go get some breakfast and start his day.
Back to sleep right away after this.
Yeah, I know, right?
Beans and toast.
He's gonna record with me right now.
It's Saturdays, the day of the Sabbath. I have to go.
So what do you
sleep.
do? Do you like cook everything on Friday?
No, it's not really Sabbath.
No, I'm just
I just
saying,
usually pick like Friday. It's what's it called? June something, and then Saturday it's the Sabbath, and
I was trying
Sunday it's
to
Christian Day of Rest.
I
So
was
I
trying to play off your
usually
joke
rest.
and you just ruined it for me.
Oh,
Yeah, I always ruin things.
it's terrible. So, anyways,
The joke was ruined.
I don't have anything happening on my channel. It's just a bunch of nonsense over there.
That's not true. If you get to 100 subscribers, you got to do a 100-bar rap. So
Yeah.
everyone subscribe.
But everybody's
I'm gonna go
unsubscribing.
open
so-
5 new accounts and
I know, right?
Yeah, I can just open more accounts.
Actually, okay, can I tell you guys this is just funny? Nobody's gonna watch this our podcast anyways. I don't think they'll probably come back to it later if once we get famous, and then I'll like be haunted by these words that I'm about to say. But I found out that one of the people that person that unsubscribed from me is actually kind of like not like a big YouTuber, but they have like 9,000 subscribers, and they're like one of the biggest subscribers to my channel. And they're actually in the comic book industry and stuff like that. So I was just like, dude, that's super sad. Like, I even shouted you out in one of my videos and you unsubscribed. That's super sad.
Ooh,
But
He just hates Moon Knight.
let's solve this mystery for next week.
I know.
Was it?
Well, the
was
Scooby
Owen,
Gang.
everybody.
It was Owen,
Owen
bro.
doesn't have 9,000 subscribers. He has like 1.
Yeah, he's got
that's
one.
1,000 more than
But
I
you know,
have.
yeah, exactly. He's got a K. He's got one extra K than any of us. So.
You know what?
No,
The big,
I just meant 1 follower. It's me.
Oh, that's
It's
true.
the secret.
Like a billion different accounts.
Yeah, he just has one person. It's just thousands of accounts. for one person.
Just bootleg ones. That's actually what mine is. I think he actually does. He has his Owen Likes Comics. Then he has like Comic Ninja. I think this is like his Google Plus. And so I'm like, dude, all my friends have like 2 accounts. It's their Google Plus account and their YouTube account. So I'm like, well, that accounts for like 8 people on my channel. So that's pretty cool.
That's such a stupid name, Comic Ninja. Have you ever heard of a British ninja?
And you don't forget Mopey.
Oh
yeah,
yeah, Mopey's got like 5 accounts.
Owen's Mopey.
Well,
DC
Mopey has an
Mopey,
account for
Marvel
every
Mopey.
universe he's in.
Yeah.
Image Moby.
It depends on them. So, anyways, that's our show, guys. If you stuck around this long, then we thank you. You must be a super fan because we're all,
Congratulations.
yeah. If we
You
had
are a very
prizes,
patient person.
yeah, if we had prizes and gifts and goodies to give you, we would. Unfortunately, we're not going to give you any of that stuff because you stayed at your own.
I'll send you a pop.
There you go. Boom. We'll send you a pop.
If I get 200 subscribers, I'll tell about the buddy.
So, anyways, yeah, if you guys want to find us on Twitter, you can find Saul at Perspective. You find Eric at Baron Von Comics. You can find Nick at Sick Mind Nick, and you can find me at Jacobs_Talkbox. With that, we'll see you guys next week. Thanks for stopping by.